Now I'm going to delete this in 72 hours because it's a little too meaty to be up on YouTube forever. The number one thing keeping you from closing your deal is people lying to you. But it's your first time. How would you know? And then let's talk about in this process how everybody has an incentive to lie. Everybody, Elliot, you always say, okay, because I lived it. So let's take you through it. The seller, the broker, the banker, the equity all have reasons to lie. And let's go through them really quickly. Seller, they're getting 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times EBITDA in purchase price. So every dollar of cash flow they lie to you about, they get 3 to 6 times that back. They are certainly lying. Not all of them, but I promise you, if you were to get 3 to 6 times your lies, you'd probably tell some too. The broker gets a percentage of the purchase price. So they don't want to sell for 1 million, they want to sell for 2. So whatever they have to tell you to make a $1 million deal look like a $2 million deal, they're going to do it. Market leading, absent owner, general manager already in place. All those things are things to push the purchase price up that are very rarely true. Next, the bank. Now, the bankers mean the best. They don't intentionally lie. It's not with malice. But I don't even deal with the intent anymore. At the end of the day, you as a buyer have to deal with the outcome. So here's how this works. There's 3 segments of the bank as it pertains to a deal getting underwritten. There is the business development person. Those are the people you see on the internet speaking. They're salespeople. There's underwriting, just like your mortgage. They collect all the documents. None of them choose what the bank does, and none of them truly know. They're guessing. The only people at the bank who know are the credit committee, and you'll never see them, talk to them, can't email them. You won't see them at the country club. You'll never speak to them. And they're the only ones that know what the bank will do. And it's all based on how they feel on the day that they review your package. So when the business development person tells you that, oh yeah, we can get this done, they're guessing. When underwriting says, hey, all the docs look great, I know we can get this done, they're guessing. And that's why so often you get into these processes 2 or 3 months, and the bank kicks it out at the 11th hour. You've been talking to them for 2 to 3 months, and you're like, wait, what the heck happened? Nothing in the deal changed since I spoke to you guys initially 2 months ago. No, nothing changed. Just the only entity within the bank that can actually lend the money said no, and everybody else was guessing on what they do. Really, equity is even worse. So equity, the first people you speak to will be like vice presidents. They'll say, oh, this is a great deal, we love it. You'll speak to managing directors, oh, it's a great deal, we'll love it. But they have weekly Monday morning meetings where they decide what deals they're actually going to do and which ones they're not. And they make decisions every single week that go against what they told you before. And so you can go down the road with them 2 or 3 months. And then oh, we didn't know Jack's barber shop was 20% of revenue. We don't like deals over 17.23% concentration. So we don't want to do it. Or we were going to do it for 70-30, the normal split, but now we want 85% of the equity because of the additional risk we're taking on. So they'll tell a fib too. And so what does all this matter to you? As a first-time buyer, part of what I'm putting this class together for, my business buying masterclass, is to be real honest about what's happening. I think people are scared to tell the truth. There's certain norms around decorum in the industry which keep people from saying things like fraud and liars. But we don't have time to say a 7-word equivalent to fraud or a 7-word equivalent to liar. Fraud, liar. Let's just be real about the situation. So my class goes through everything you need to know to buy a business, but it's as honest as this video has been. Now I'm going to delete this in 72 hours because it's a little too meaty to be up on YouTube forever. But for those who are watching my channel and for those who have watched this long to get this information, I want you to know you have a special introductory offer. So you can actually get into the class currently. The class is finished and we're in a pre-sale state. You can also get discounts based on doing testimonial videos and a few other things that we're stripping out in the next couple of weeks. So if you're interested, reach out to me either in the comments or my email and phone number on the bottom of my website, Guardian Due Diligence, and get the help you need to close a deal that is as honest as this video was about what really goes on in these situations.